Now it took it off. Or I mean, broadcasting it said, but it cleared me. Why did that? Daryl Strawberry. All right, here we go.
Give me the girls in the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock boy, shuffle your feet.
So,
Guarantee the win in the rat race. Beating them all, I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tail.
I don't got nobody hitting heck good like that. I got everybody got off to a slow start. Got some guys coming out of slumps now, but you said start off like 4 or 5 guys with a great start. Not this time. It's all right. As long as I stay on first, I don't care. Huh? Nice.
Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame.
I'll change this up a little bit. Go to hot a second.
With the homies.
Hot.
Every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies will need to tell the fans only. Give my love with paper
Cool.
or plastic. Just need to touch this. This fantastic. This is classic. Practice my roller gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
All right.
Live from Wright Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball on the show.
Funny, I thought.
It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John
Shoeless
Shelby.
Joe Jackson.
We've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Shoeless
He
Joe
don't got no shoes on.
Always exciting to see him
Nah,
in
I'm just
action.
fucking.
And it seems
Yeah, Boog, it's offensive.
Yeah, the last game in the series right now.
When he's on the bases, and this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he
in
I believe it starts
in,
with preparation because
Chicago.
you never see him
Freaking win the whole game. Hit some good shots soon. They didn't go nowhere because the wind's blowing in 10, 15 miles an hour.
on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
Both games blowing in from center field. Shit.
Strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Let's go, Ricky. Nice hit. Ricky Henderson starts the game off with a single. And we all know what he's about to do. He will be still in second.
Timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And the batter now, Jose Carrasco. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Miguel Tejada.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's a big power threat, Mark McGwire. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Henderson over at second. Tejada over at first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Jason Giambi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, one out. That one the other way. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Jason Giambi. Up next for the A's. Here's a high chopper. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now the rookie second baseman. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1-1.
Two outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 2 and the White Sox coming to bat. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tim Hudson. How about a scouting report on him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for
I put up 2 runs in the first.
Stepping in is the speedy Ozzie Guillen. Check swing, no appeal. And it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Frank Thomas.
So they got Ozzie Guillen, Shoe Jackson, Frank Thomas, Paul Konerko, Harold Baines, Magdaleno Ordonez, Ray Durham, Lewis Robert Jr.
For that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
Shoeless Joe Jackson now in the box,
and Michael Jordan on the bench.
Swing there. Hudson, he has a reputation. I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One out, bases empty.
Yeah.
1-2.
Oh, and Ozzie Guillen last.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And the 0-1. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bottom of the first.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy
Got
pitch
Frank
to
Thomas
hit.
up right now.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He's hella big, too.
To the right side. The throw to first, and that is that. Chi Sox held in check here, and they're down 2-0.
Not the second now.
Here on the south side, second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ordonez makes the grab, one down. Jason Kendall.
Is it blown in again? Oh, it's blown out
Up
this
next
time.
for the A's. That one fouled off. Out to short. Throw over to Thomas. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Max Schumann.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Schumann up next for the A's. Gets under and pops it up. Durham. Makes the grab. And that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Ergo, Baines, Magia.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Number 17. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard hit left side.
Top of the top.
Sends it across the first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. And here is Harold Baines. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sorry, that's the user's fault.
Batting sixth.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Mauricio Ordonez. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the
Oh, I don't know. I think they got him.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
They get the
Nice.
force. That's the
Play a
third
third.
out, inning over. So one left for the White Sox.
No, I'm talking to my
They
guy.
trail it here 2-0. Back at right field, on to the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. Crochet back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Fought off foul. That one missed.
2-1.
Oh, boy. No, man.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go get the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Full count.
Inside, almost got him. Got him swinging.
Ball four. Damn it.
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's.
They call Jose Canseco Jose Carrasco.
Inside, ball one. That one way inside. And it's fouled off.
Ooh.
Here's a 2-1.
Nice.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
The hottest man. So, yeah.
Now batting, number
Stepping in the
33.
long ball threat, Jose
Well, there's only one team that can play right now.
As he popped out foul to first. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball
Yeah.
hard, but it doesn't always work
Can't
out in your
rest
favor.
rest.
Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Mark McGuire digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Smash to the
In the
left
bar
side.
with the Dolphins.
They take the force out. That's out number 3. The A's strand one, but they're on top 2-0.
No, actually, the Dolphin called the Bears team and told them to come over to his bar. Drinks are on him.
Welcome back.
And
And
leading off
struggles at the
with
plate in this series
center
as we
fielder,
take a look at the numbers.
Luis Robert Jr.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss.
Up on their
Struck him
third, too.
out. Now one away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Tejada.
4th we go.
Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that is that. Down in order go the White. It's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jason Giambi.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the second baseman. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. 2 down.
Now batting, number 26.
2 down, base is empty. Johnny Damon, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, Thomas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do
That
it.
sucks. Double plays suck.
Nothing doing there for the A's.
It sucks
They're
hitting 2
unable
double
to add
plays.
to their 2-0 lead.
Heartbreakers.
Back here on the south
Still
side.
innings.
And now Shoeless Joe Jackson. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Jackson
Did he
checks
swing?
his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Hudson
Yeah,
winds and
14.
deals. Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit, Frank Thomas. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And next is the designated hitter, Harold Baines. Right through there for his strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's down and in. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. In the air, right field.
Alrighty. 5th we go.
And that is the third out of the inning.
Buffalo
The White
Canseco's
Sox
coming
lead
up.
one.
Big old
They
huge
trail things
arms.
here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Oh.
Ground ball right side. Throw over to Thomas. One away here in the 5th.
Ah.
Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. First time up was a pop out. And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Throw over to Thomas. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the offense. That's welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Left fielder, number 30.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball.
2-0 still, bottom of the 5th.
2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in.
Yeah,
for
still
the
2-0 meat.
Now here is Ray Durham.
Tim Hudson's
He's
doing
0
good.
for 1.
Tim Hudson shutting him down.
That one missing low. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
No.
And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That's out to center field. Damon grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
El
extra
Cala.
bases. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Just certain players facing certain pitchers is tight.
Is
You know?
bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Slings to first, 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the A's 2 and the White Sox nothing.
Moving along.
Here on the south side, started the
Top of
6th, John
6.
Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miguel Tejada.
Tejada, Mr. On fire.
And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Tejada. Miguel Tejada.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen.
And here comes the White Sox manager. Gonna take the pitcher out. He's done with
They
Crockett.
trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
But there's always somebody outstanding coming in.
Gus Varland will take over.
Who's
here.
this?
He pitched
Gus
yesterday
Varland.
and
I don't know
we'll
who
see
that
him once
is.
again. Now here is Jose Carrasco.
Jose Carrasco.
In this one. Just off the outside edge.
Jose Carrasco.
1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Penn Murphy
Tyler Gilbert
and
in the
loosening in the pen.
in the
Gilbert
bullpen.
also getting ready.
Tyler Gilbert. Why I'm swinging at these stupid pitches.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Tejada on at first. Nobody out. And downstairs. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Chases the
Man.
fastball. The ladder struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that
What?
location. Hitters, especially with
Oh.
2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
McGuire at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up
Nothing.
empty there.
That one good inning, that's it.
Swing and a miss. That is
Scored
strike
2 runs in that one inning, and after that, they haven't done nothing. Yeah. Me too. I scored 2 in the first and can't do no more either.
That one down the line. Tosses to first. And there are 2 down.
I'm top of the 6th, 2 outs, but I'm about to
Jason
go.
Giambi.
Maybe
up
not.
next for the
If I keep
A's.
hitting here.
Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the 0-2. Center field. Robert makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there.
2 outs, I'm
1 and 2
hitting.
scheduled to hit. And
Bounce.
we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. And that one fouled off. Swing and a
Hudson
miss.
has
Just
pitched
an outstanding
64
job of
pitches
spinning
in
the
6 innings.
baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
64
That
pitches
one's
in 6
downstairs.
innings.
Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
I don't have any strikeouts yet. So I
So
strike
next,
somebody out.
Ozzie Guillen has grounded out a couple of times. And a ground ball to first. McGuire takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Shoeless Joe Jackson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Jackson.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's towards center. Damon.
It's his 7th we go.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Time to go refill up on popcorn.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Penn Murphy. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the second baseman. He's a guy who does it all. And here it comes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Come on.
That slurve right there, he threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is
Dirtball Jones is on the mound. Dirtball Jones.
rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Damon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah.
In the air, left field. Ordonez snags it. 2 away.
Now that
2 outs,
number
base is empty.
18.
And the batter now, Jason Kendall. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0.
17 stretch. 7th inning stretch. Almost 7.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now, Frank Thomas. And that is out of play.
About time. About time.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Digging in, number 17. Out towards right center field. Out, number 2. So now the DH spot, Harold Baines.
Designated hitter,
Good.
Harold.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Halter makes the grab.
They used to have 1 year, but he used to show them run out and then they cut out.
And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the back at right field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann.
Just turned over to the top of the 8th right now.
Murphy back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Thomas hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one.
And strike 2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Goes down.
Son of a swinging that tear, man.
Way out front of the slurve.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count.
Trying to swing at the birds.
Somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe this. He just threw a changeup and I was way in front of
Sure
it.
that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him, and when he doesn't see other guys do
Oh my
anything,
goodness, like I can't play the game.
become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that.
Bottom of the 8th to go. Better start getting Dennis Eckersley warmed up.
Mauricio
Left
Ordonez.
fielder, number 30.
And that one pulled foul. And a foul ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, what are they throwing you? Fat pitches? Ain't giving me no good pitches to hit.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Eckersley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tying run at the plate. He was late there. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carrasco tracks it down for the out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that one fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
2 strikes.
Swung on, belted.
Oh, no.
Deep on the move. Drops into the
Oh,
glove.
caught
And
one
that's the inning.
backhanded on the track to end
So
the
a
inning.
strong showing
Whoo!
here from the A's bullpen. Through
Going to the
8
top of the
innings,
ninth,
the A's
2-0
2,
still.
and the White Sox nothing.
Boy, if I didn't catch that right now, they would have got a run on that for sure.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert. And now Jose Carrasco. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. Thomas settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next up for the A's,
Now
Mark
batting, number
McGuire.
25.
And a foul ball. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jared Schuster preparing to come on if needed. Wilson warming up as well.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Outside low, and that's ball 2. This one popped up right side. Durham makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. What a stop from his knees to throw. And that's a nice
What a
play
play.
to end the inning.
Making it look
Bottom of the
easy
ninth
in
we
the
go.
keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Ozzie Guillen. Eckersley back to work. To the right side, McGuire. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for
Yeah.
it, makes the
Win
catch.
this.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Just off the inside edge. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard.
Oh, no.
But when you fall behind
Frank
in the
Thomas
count,
got a hit.
you gotta come into the
2
zone,
outs.
and then guys have a better
Now I got
chance of
Konerko coming up.
right there.
Number 17.
Man at first. And next will be the cleanup.
That's
hitter.
Eckersley.
Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Oh,
There
nice
it
stop
is.
at first.
A's win.
What a play. Ball game.
What an exciting
A's are coming to
finish
New
this
York
game.
next.
An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go
Going
on.
over to the
They
Mets.
want more. They're not ready to leave and head
Nah,
to their
that's
cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
2-0 your final here.
Talk
in
about
this
your
one.
Mets.
The A's are victorious. For Chris
Talk about your
Simmons and
Mets.
our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Oh, I'm gonna get off now, man. I'm gonna get off now. I'm done. Yep. Yep. I gotta get off of this first. Well, I'll get to it. All right, man.
We should have called it